Lost it in a diamond mine. Was dark as hell and hard to find. Hello, guys. This is Tia from Musings of the Mystic, and I am back with another pick a card reading. Today, the question is, what action will it take toward me? What action will it take toward you? This could be romantic, it could be a job, it could be friends, family, whatever. So, 1, 2, and 3. While you are choosing, I will say that I do sell crystals on eBay. I'm accepting tips and donations, and I thank everyone who has already tipped and donated. I truly, truly appreciate it. It helps me get more decks. You guys bought this deck, and I think that one too. But anyway, I am doing readings on Instant Go. I'm also doing them through email and my PayPal, and all that information is in the description box below. So let's move on here. Don't want to spend too much time talking about that stuff. Let's go ahead and get into the readings again. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Hematite, Pyrite, Green Aventurine. 1, 2, and 3. If you need more time, pause the video and I will be here when you get back. All right, so Spirit of the highest vibration, please grant me access to the collective so that I can give the seeker accurate and concise answers to their question. What will this person that they're asking about, what actions will they take toward the seeker? All right. Okay. So, please remember that these readings can go either way. The energy can be female or male. Just take it how it resonates with you. So if the queen pops out, but it's about a man, don't freak out. It's just that they are embodying that energy right now. Also, there are so many of you that, for some of you that get this reading, it will not resonate. That's okay. It's for someone else. There are thousands of you, and it's bound to be that someone doesn't resonate with someone. So, what action will this person take toward the seeker for pile number 1? What action will the seeker take toward the seeker of pile number 1? Right now, no action. And then they might end up ending the situation Okay, so what action will they take toward you? This is the 4 of air. Generally it's a man on a bed, swords hanging over his head. But it's not a bed, it's a sarcophagus. He's in the sarcophagus and he's kind of dead. So generally, most tarot readers will say this person's taking a break, or this person is not doing anything right now. Right now, I feel like their intentions are to do nothing. Now, they are probably thinking right now, doing a lot of thinking. They might be doing some healing. Not to confuse you, but before the 4 of Swords is the 3 of Swords. It's a heart that's been stabbed through with swords. So that generally means heartbreak, or something happened that caused this person to go into the 4 of Swords, which is why they might be doing nothing, because they might have been hurt before, and right now they're trying to heal from their hurt, right? So right now, I feel like they're doing nothing. Their intention is to do nothing. They are intending to continue to kind of focus on themselves and heal from whatever happened in the past. Now that could involve you, or it could involve someone else, or it could just be something that happened within themselves that they have to kind of take a break from. And then there's the world card. So taking a break, and then after the break is over, bringing something to a close involving a woman or a person, could also be a message. I'm looking at this. Give me a second. Taking a break. Something comes to an end, and then there is this Knight of Fire, which here is the messenger of fire, and she's got candles on her head. But this is the Knight of Fire, which is a very active energy, whether it be a person or not. It's a very active energy. So it's like taking a break. The break ends. They've reached whatever conclusion they needed to reach, and they reached it successfully, and then take some kind of action. So why don't we get some clarifiers here for this? There's the Page of Fire at the bottom. So they might send a message after they've done thinking. Like they're thinking, the thinking ends, and then something happens. But they decide to do something. So let's see what exactly it is they decide to do. Let's clarify the Messenger of Fire here. Messenger of Fire. Get in there. Okay. That one too. So that one came out first. Then this one. Then that one. WTF. This person right now, I feel like they're not taking any action towards you. Like they are just thinking a lot. But after they finished, I feel like this person probably has good reason to just kind of have a lot to think about. They probably have a lot to think about. And so they're dormant, not doing anything right now. But after they get finished thinking, I feel like they're still thinking. They might take this action and then go back into this dormant stage where they're not doing anything anymore. So for some of you, I feel like they're going to cut you out or cut out whatever it is that you're asking about. So like what action they're taking towards you, something involving you, they will cut out. This could be you. This could be them. So these would be two people here if you're asking about a person. Like what if this person's coming into your life, this could be you two people. And between you two, just a lot of nothing. And then for a time, there might be emotional fulfillment, and then they will, it seems, go back out. Like I feel like they want this happiness involving whatever you're asking about. They want this happiness, but they are probably overthinking it. Like they're spending too much time thinking about it, and they might feel like it's better to just cut it out than to like let anything else happen. Like they want to take action. They want to take some kind of action. They want to come galloping in, but something is in the way, and I'm curious what they're thinking about. Like, please clarify the fourth here for me. Oh, okay. Clarify the. I did not want that card to come out. There are too many cards here. But this one was on top. This is the Tower card. Something is coming down. Please clarify the World card. Please clarify the World card here. Interesting. They are definitely thinking. Okay, so there's a lot of swords energy here. And they're not necessarily the challenging swords. They're just the swords that are kind of, you know, not challenging. They're not difficult. They're just, this person is thinking a lot. That came up with that. Okay, so they're thinking about offering something. This could be a job. This could be just a sexual relationship. This could be a, whatever it is, they're passionate about it. And they're thinking about giving it to you. So they're thinking about an offer. On the world card, after they finish in this dormant stage of thinking about this offer, it appears that they actually offer this. But I feel like they'll probably hold back a little bit. Like they're not going to be like, oh, here, take this. I want you to have it. They'll probably come in and say, hey, you know, I got this thing. You might want to check it out if you're interested. So they end that, and then they successfully come forward with whatever. It could be a job offer, it could be an emotional offer, they could be trying to give you their heart. But whatever it is, they, for some reason, they're trying to be very logical about it. I feel like they're also trying to be very strategic about it. Like they want to do it right. They don't want to just like come galloping in here the wrong way. They want to come galloping in the right way. So they're thinking about what the right way actually is. And this came out with these cards. This is the finger card. He is in his little world, thinking very hard. He's withdrawn, trying to figure out, you know, what to do. He's trying to find his way using this lantern and this stick, trying to feel out the ground to see, you know, are there any potholes here? Are there any water hazards? Quicksand? What are my options? Like, how can I do this? How do I get where I want to go? So this is kind of what your person right now is doing. They're doing a whole lot of thinking. And they're thinking about giving you something. And when they finish thinking, I feel like they want to come forward with the offer of whatever it is. But I also see that they finish thinking, right? And then they go right back to thinking again. And they get to the end where the action is, right? But then they go right back to thinking again. So I feel like they're going to just continue thinking and thinking and thinking. But I want to ask this question one last time to see if there are any other messages for you guys involving what action this person will take toward the seeker. If any action. Another card of suppression, paranoia. And there goes another ace. So you got 3 different aces. This person wants to give you stuff, but they're worried about something. I'm not sure what. Because this is the card where this person is they're hyper vigilant. They are looking out for trouble. Like they've been through a lot already. The 8 of Wands came in and fell into the ground here and hit him upside the head. He's beat up. He's been through a lot. And that's maybe where the reluctance is coming from. Like they're thinking about it very, very hard. They're thinking very, very hard. Do I want to do this with that person? Do I want to give them my heart? I know I feel very passionately for this person. They're trying to suppress whatever urge. This is a lady, like she's trying to close this man's mouth. It's like this person is trying to suppress their urges here. They're trying to stay like in control, but they want to give you so much. Like they want to give you their stick. They want to give you their money. They want to give you their love, but they're not sure if they should. Maybe there's something in the way, like maybe you are. King of Pentacles. If he's the King of Pentacles, you might be the Queen of Swords, or vice versa. Maybe he's got a lot of money and he's not sure that you're the right person. You know, like, you might be a gold digger. Maybe that's what he's worried about. Not that you are one, but you might be to them. You know what I mean? So what is the problem here? Like, why is this person thinking so much? Like, what is the problem? Oh, they might think that you want to steal something from them. And there goes the other ace. They might think that you're trying to steal their money. If they have a lot of money, a lot of resources, they might think that you are a sneaky young person. They're trying to be logical about it. The problem is that they are being too logical. Like, they're not allowing their intuition to really take over. But I feel like they think that you might be, I'm hearing, a sneaky social climber. They feel like you're being sneaky in some way. And they are trying to see the truth. This is the Ace of Swords. They're trying to see the truth here. But they think that you're trying to be sneaky. You might be trying to sneak in and steal something. Alternatively, this person, well, maybe not alternatively, but they're thinking very long and hard because they've probably been hurt before. Like, they probably had someone steal from them before, and they don't want it to happen again. So they're just being very, very cautious and careful with whatever action they take. And they want whatever action they take to be well thought out so that it doesn't backfire on them. Probably because they've had, in the past, like, pain and suffering, and they don't want to experience any more of that. And I understand that fully. But in time, this is the Wheel of Fortune. In time, they will probably come forward and offer you something, but don't be surprised if it seems like it's a little cold and just, yeah, way too thought out. There goes the King of Swords again, like the King of Swords, yeah. So this person is probably very cerebral. They think about every single last little thing that can go wrong. But if in the past they've had like if this is about a relationship, in the past they probably had a bad relationship and they see that they can have a good one with you, but they're not sure 100% yet how they want to go about it. You could be their second chance, but they're trying to see, like, if you're really real, you know what I mean? Or if you're, like, playing games and whatnot. So, yeah, Page of Fire came out twice. So I do feel like they feel passionately about you guys. They just need some time to figure it all out internally. Okay, so deck number 2. What action will they take toward you? Alright, deck number 2. What will the person that you're asking about, what action will they take toward you? Eight of Water. Leaving. A desire to move on, to the search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. So what are they moving away from? What are they moving toward? I'm not the one who's so far away when I feel the snake bite into my veins. Never did I wanna be here again, and I don't remember why I came. For some reason, that song was the song that wanted to come out. It's Voodoo by Godsmack. And what I'm seeing here is this person wants to take flight and go somewhere. Now, I'm not sure. What I asked, what are they moving away from? Moving away from the Ace of Air. Brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. So I feel like y'all might have had a hard start. And it looks like a hard finish too. Hold on. Ace of Air. Please clarify the Ace of Air. Why would you move away from happiness? Maybe I have these two switched. What is the outcome of this situation, please? Page of water or cups. I just caught a feeling. Six of water. Okay. So, what are they moving away from? Ace of Air. They might have had a difficult situation, like a difficult start. Like I said, y'all might have had a difficult start, but you might have also resolved that successfully. And they are moving away from that start and going toward the Seven of Fire, which says, defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. And it's clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like maybe this is a job-related thing. Maybe they're moving away from whatever this was and toward another kind of battle where they have to move slowly toward whatever this battle is. And the outcome for the situation is Page of Cups, Two of Pentacles, but then there is the Four of Wands, which is the 1111 card. And this could be a happy home or a happy workplace, but for a time it's going to be a bumpy road. So what it looks like here is there was some success in the past. Maybe it wasn't as much success as they wanted, and then they're moving away from that toward another difficult kind of future, but they're going at it very slowly. They could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, with fire in their chart. They might be a person who's afraid of success. Like they might be the kind of person who's afraid of, when something goes well, they might be afraid of it. Like, oh, the other shoe's gonna drop, something's gonna happen, so they dip before it gets, bad. Like the kind of person who goes into relationships, but when the relationship gets to the point where they feel like the other person actually loves them, they leave. And then the Queen of Water and the Knight of Fire also came out. So it might be a woman or a tender-hearted, empathic, patient, loving person that you're asking about leaving. Like what are their actions what actions are they going to take toward you? They might, I would say, I'm not going to say they're going to leave you because there are too many positive cards here. I feel like they might slowly move. Maybe that's what it is, because there's a lot of movement here. Slow movement, fast movement. And then there's this lady on a dragon here. And then there is a Pegasus. So I feel like what action will they take toward you? They might actually move toward you when I actually get that question back. They might actually move toward, for somebody, they're going to move in with you. Like you want them to move in with you, but they're probably going to do it slowly. And they'll just leave. You guys obviously had to be together at some point for you guys to get to the point where you can move in together, right? So your happy beginning, moving away from being alone, singular, and then moving toward you. But of course, when you move in with someone, there's always going to be, difficulties. There might be some fights that aren't necessarily bad. It's like, oh, I want to put my shoes over there, but you don't want me to put my shoes over there. So we're kind of fighting about it. You know what I mean? Kind of like that. But I'm not seeing anything that is necessarily difficult here. And there's the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like the positive, whatever this is, they'll be moving in a way that'll satisfy you both. So if you are trying to get like another job, like you're trying to get promoted in the company, I feel like you'll be moving away from the job you have and you'll move toward another one, like in the company. You'll get promoted or whatever, right? Slowly but surely. Might take time, but if this is a relationship, I'm seeing a child involved too. Like I'm feeling like somebody might want to have a child, but there are difficulties. So y'all are trying to go through in vitro fertilization and have children. And that's difficult. So you move away from being, one or two people to being two or three people and building that happy home. But when you have another child or you have a child, things aren't always going to be balanced. You might take a shower for 2 days. Your house might be a little dirty, but you will have, the child that you wanted. And I say child here because there are two cards with children on them. This one and that one. This can be a child or it can be a person acting immaturely. And there are also two knights here. Could be you and your partner or, are trying to get a surrogate so that you can have a child in your home. And you're like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this? Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Do we want to leave behind this life where we are just two people, we can do whatever we want to have a child and have, that fully realized like the classical two parents and a child home? Do we want that? And you're like, let's defend those beliefs and continue down this road. So, and to me, this is like one of those, once we go down that road, there's no turning back kind of things. So I feel like the action that whoever you're asking about will take is to go down that road with you. For a lot of you, most of you, I feel like this person is just going to go down that road with you and you'll go through it all together and end up with whatever. The child, the emotional investment, the beginning of a new relationship, moving in together, whatever that is. I feel like this person will go down that road with you. But for some of you, very like one or two of you, you'll know who you are. This person might just break away and go off on their own. And they'll be kind of determined to do it. But I'm not really feeling that very strongly for most of you. Most of you, whoever you're asking about, if it's a job, you'll get the promotion or the job. If it's a person that you're asking about moving in with you, they'll move in with you. And you'll have your difficulties, but nothing is so bad as it could be. If you're trying to adopt a child, I see that you'll start that with the person that you're with, if you're with someone, or you'll go down that way yourself. And end up with the child that you're looking for. So for this, I see a positive outcome. There are difficulties with all new things. I'm also hearing they'll take whatever this new beginning is and they'll run with it. And not only will they run with it, they will take it and they'll fly with it to the positive outcome, whatever that positive outcome is for you. So there's that. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Let me know how it goes for you. If this does not resonate with you, it's okay. Sometimes it won't. And if it doesn't resonate, maybe the message is not for you. It'll probably be for someone else, which is okay. It happens that way sometimes. But let me know how it goes. Pile number 3. Green Aventurine. Remember, please, these are collective readings. And if it does not resonate, that's okay. Sometimes it won't resonate, so. Before I even got settled in with those cards, the Death card popped out. This is the Transformation card. I always find this to be very strange because there's a fairy, and I always wonder, like, what this is down here. Is she behind a statue? Is that her face that she's taking off? What the hell? But anyway, I feel like somebody out there, this is what you look like, or this is what the person you're asking about looks like. Dark-haired, symmetrical features, kind of elfish. But anyway, the question was, what action will it take toward you? I feel like this is more about them, or it could be a Scorpio. This is the card of Scorpio. I feel like this is more about them, where they are changing in some way. And if it's not about them, they are going to change you in some way. It might not necessarily be intentional. The change they cause in your life. Let's keep shuffling. What action will the person take toward the seeker? There's another. I saw the positive movement card at the bottom of the deck, which kind of is encouraging. One more card, please. What action will this person take toward the seeker? What action will the person take toward the seeker? Okay, cool. Alright, so this one popped out first. It's the Choose Wisely card. This person probably has a lot of options. It's the Seven of Cups. They probably have a lot of options and a lot of different places they can go in, like a lot of different directions they could go in. And you can see this person is just here doing nothing. They're kind of they're not doing anything. They might be praying, hoping, wishing, wondering, thinking about where to go. And then this card popped out, which goes right along with this one because it's the mental conflict card. It's the Two of Swords. So I feel like right now this person, kind of like pile number 1, they are very conflicted about kind of what's going on. They're probably of two different minds, where one, you see this outer face where he's like, you know, maybe I won't, but the inner voice is like, maybe you will. So right now, this is probably them where they're kind of indecisive, but this is kind of the outcome card. They'll probably reach out to you. As you can see, there are two hands here. They'll probably reach out to you and offer you something stable. This is the Ace of Pentacles, where after they've gone through all of this, you know, confusion, and at the bottom of the deck, well, flipped out. Obviously, it wants to be here. The waiting game. This is the Two of Wands, I believe. Yeah, I think this is Two of Wands, where they're kind of just sitting there. Again, like these three cards go very well together. They're just sitting there, kind of praying, doing nothing, kind of waiting and watching, making choices, and then they eventually make a choice, and it looks like the choice is to offer something stable. The Devil card is at the bottom of the deck, but that could be a little bit about toxicity or obsession, addiction, all of the above. So here. Let's pull some clarifiers, and if the Devil card comes out, then it comes out. How about that? What? Nine of Cups popped out. Could be about being selfish, getting what you want, but being selfish about it. Alright, so what is this person waiting for? What is this person waiting for? A connection? What are they conflicted about? I'm taking the Two of Pentacles or the Two of Cups here to mean that they are waiting. They're waiting to reach out. Because you see, he is reaching out to her and touching her cup or her hand. And this on the back here, two people touching each other. Like one person is reaching out and touching the other. So I feel like they're waiting to reach out. They are mentally conflicted, probably about their emotions and how they feel about you, or whatever emotions are appropriate for the situation you're asking about. And they could just be waiting to reach out to you one way or the other. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be that they're waiting to reach out to you and offer you something. It could be love. It could be an apology. It could be something that has emotions attached to it. Please clarify the 7. Please clarify the 7 of Cups. Something flipped over. 3 things came out. Okay. So choose wisely, the 7. They might have been blindsided by something that hurt them, or they might just be choosing to come forward with some kind of truth, because this is also cutting to the heart of the matter. They might eventually choose to cut right to the heart of whatever the matter is. And this could be about reconciliation, a second chance, being reborn. This is, I believe, Gabriel coming to blow his trumpet to awaken the people who have died so they can be raptured. 9 of Wands. This person was probably hurt in the past. The 8 of Wands popped in, came in, crashed in. Something happened very quickly. They got hurt in the process, and they are kind of hyper vigilant. They're at the point now where they're looking for any kind of trouble. So they probably were heartbroken by something in the past. And if it was you, something happened with you, then they want a second chance. Like, if they broke your heart and they know you're the one who's in this 9 of Wands energy, they want a second chance with you. They want to come back in, but they're not sure how to do it, which is why they're waiting. They don't know how to come back in. So they're waiting to reach out to you because they know, this might be an apology, they know that it's going to be an emotionally trying situation. So they're kind of like sitting around like, how do I do this? Like, what do I do? Find these. No. Yeah. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles came out. What came out was the Queen of Swords and the Magician. I feel like they might have gotten cut out, or you might have cut them out, or they might have cut you out, and they're trying to find a way to come back in and offer you, reach back out to you. They're trying to find a way to reach back out to you so that they can kind of get what they want. They can kind of bring you back toward them. At the bottom of the deck is the 4, but they're afraid that you're going to reject their cup. Well, they know that you will, but they still want to. The action they're going to take is to reach out eventually. But they are trying to find a way right now. Like, they're trying to figure out how to reach back out to you for a second chance. What is the outcome of this situation? Because I'm nosy. What is the outcome for this situation? The Moon card. That one came out again. It's like somebody trying to secretly get exactly what they want, and they're not afraid to use manipulation to do it. So it's like they kind of try and skirt around the whatever the establishment is. Could be an established relationship, could be like a business, rules, regulations, whatever is conventional, whatever the convention is. So they try and skirt around it to kind of sneak in and offer this offer. But they kind of have to do it in a, I'm not going to say shady way, but like kind of do it secretively so that they don't get kind of caught up in this convention, whatever it is. Could be like you are married or they're married or in some kind of committed relationship, or it could be like a workplace thing where you can't fraternize with your coworkers or whatever, and they're trying to find a way to reach out to you without getting in trouble. But they do want to give you something, but something here is not necessarily, it's not balanced. They might want to help you in some way, but they're not sure how, because again, there's this like all-seeing eye up here watching. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Is there any other thing that deck number 3? Anything else that deck number 3 needs to know? Oh yeah, there was a double. But is there anything else that deck number 3 needs to know about the action that the person they're asking about is going to take toward them? Is there any other thing that deck number 3 needs to know about the situation? 6 of Pentacles, the Moon, and the 7 of Cups. Somebody's trying to find the way back in with the Virgo. I'm sorry, the Hermit. There might be someone here might be using their intuition or trying to use their intuition to kind of move this along. These are two. It could be a Cancer that you're dealing with. I'm hearing that they're waiting for the right time. The right time to come back in and give you something. Looking for the right way to do it and waiting for the right time to do it. So what action they're taking right now is they're waiting to see when the right time is to come in and offer you this. I know it's going to cause conflict. They know it's going to cause conflict, and somebody might get a little bruised. And they might be watching you throughout this whole kind of thing. Like, you got your back turned. They're probably conflicted right now. Not just mentally, but just conflicted, period. And they're watching you. I mean, I guess they would have to be watching you to see when the right time was to come in. But you're focused on something else, it looks like. Yeah, there's mental conflict here. Okay. So the action they're going to take is to kind of sit and wait and continue to watch and see. But they're going to come forward. They're probably going to reach out to you. But right now, they're still in the planning phase, and there is some anxiety here and mental conflict here. They might even use underhanded tactics to kind of get what they want, but they will take action. Yeah, I picked it up, and this is the take action card. Something coming in very fast. But for now, it's like they're making choices. In the future, they'll come forward, but right now they're not doing very much. They're playing the waiting game, and they are still conflicted mentally. So, but they do want to come forward. They want to reach out. So that will happen in the future. That is it, y'all. I am tired. That was draining. I'll be back a different time with a different video. My name is Tia from Musings of a Mystic, and below you can find my email, how to donate, where to get a reading from me, how to get a free reading, and all that other stuff, okay? Talk to you guys next time. Ta-ta for now.